If budgeting has never worked for you, I want you to hear this first. It's not because you're bad with money. It's because most people were taught a system that was never designed to work in real life. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how wealthy people actually budget their money. Not the complicated spreadsheets, not the guilt-based rules, but a simple system you can use even if you're starting from zero or living paycheck to paycheck. By the end, you'll have a clear, realistic way to manage your money without feeling stressed or overwhelmed. Before we start, let me say this. This isn't about being perfect. It's not about cutting out everything you enjoy. And it's definitely not about tracking every penny like your life depends on it. Budgeting should make your life easier, not harder. And if it hasn't done that for you yet, that's okay. Let's reset how we think about it. Most budgets fail for one simple reason. They rely on motivation. Think about it. At the start of the month, or on January 1st, that motivation is sky high. You feel energized, ready to track every penny and conquer your financial goals. You create complex spreadsheets and download the latest budgeting app, convinced that this time will be different. This time, you'll have the willpower to stick with it. But motivation is a feeling, and feelings are temporary. Traditional budgets are built on the flawed assumption that you'll always make the right choice. They assume you'll always have the discipline to say no to that impulse purchase, or to spend an hour every Sunday reconciling your accounts. They demand constant vigilance and perfect decision-making, which is exhausting. And worse, they assume life won't happen. But life always happens. The car gets a flat tire, the dishwasher breaks, you get an unexpected invitation to a friend's wedding, you get tired after a long week at work, you have bad days where you just want some comfort. Suddenly, that rigid budget feels less like a helpful tool and more like a cage. It becomes a source of guilt and frustration, not freedom. People who successfully build wealth understand this fundamental truth about human nature. That's why they don't build their financial systems around the shaky foundation of motivation. Instead, they build them around the bedrock of automation and simple, repeatable habits. They design a system that works for them, even on their worst days, making the right choice the easy choice. The first rule wealthy people follow is simple. They pay themselves first. This isn't about treating yourself to a shopping spree. It's a fundamental shift in how you view your income. It's about prioritizing your future self before you pay anyone else. That means savings doesn't come last. It comes before spending. Most people get their paycheck, pay their bills, buy groceries, and then hope to save whatever is left at the end of the month. But life happens. An unexpected car repair, a dinner out with friends, and suddenly, there's usually nothing left. This approach treats saving as an afterthought, a luxury. The pay yourself first method flips that script entirely. Instead, the moment money comes in, a portion of it is automatically moved into savings. You don't see it. You don't touch it. You don't debate it. This is the power of automation. You make the decision once, and the system does the work for you every single payday. Here's how you can set this up. Log into your online banking and find the option for recurring transfers. Schedule a transfer from your checking account to your savings account for the day after you get paid. This simple action removes willpower from the equation. You don't have to start big. The goal is to build the habit. Can you start with $25 per paycheck? Maybe $50? Or think in percentages. Could you automate just 1% of your income? Then maybe work your way up to 5% or 10% over time. The habit matters far more than the initial amount. Think of it like this. If the money never sits in your checking account, it's much harder to accidentally spend it. You learn to live on the rest. Your brain adapts and sees the remaining balance as your true budget for the month. This one change alone is often the difference between people who build savings and people who don't. It's the foundation upon which all other financial progress is built. Next, let's break down how financially savvy people think about their spending. They separate all expenses into two simple, powerful categories: fixed expenses and flexible spending. This distinction is the key to taking control of your money without feeling restricted. Fixed expenses are your non-negotiable costs. Think of things like your rent or mortgage, car payments, insurance premiums, minimum debt payments, and essential utilities. These are the predictable, recurring charges that form the bedrock of your budget. They don't change much month to month, so you can calculate this total with a high degree of certainty. This number is your financial baseline, the absolute minimum you need to cover each month. On the other side, you have flexible spending. This category covers everything else: groceries, dining out, entertainment, shopping, hobbies, and subscriptions you can live without. This is the stuff you have direct control over. The common mistake is trying to slash everything from this category at once, which makes budgeting feel like a punishment and is completely unsustainable. Instead, wealthy people focus on awareness, not deprivation. They know exactly what their fixed costs are. This clarity is liberating. Once those fixed costs are accounted for, they give themselves permission to spend the rest of their money within the limits of their income and savings goals. This simple shift in mindset removes guilt and anxiety from the process. You're no longer asking, "Can I afford this coffee?" Instead, you know exactly how much you have available for flexible spending, making your financial plan something you can actually stick with for the long haul. If this already feels more realistic than what you've tried before, that's not an accident. The goal isn't restriction, it's control. And this next rule is what makes everything finally click. Here's a truth most people don't want to hear. Discipline is unreliable. Even the most disciplined people automate their finances. Savings transfers, bill payments, investments. When money moves automatically, you remove emotion from the equation. You're no longer asking yourself, "Should I save this month?" Or, "Can I afford to invest right now?" The decision was already made when you were calm, clear, and thinking long-term. Automation turns good intentions into consistent results. Finally, wealthy people focus on habits, not goals. Goals are motivating at first, but they fade. Habits stick. Instead of saying, "I want to save $10,000, they say, "I save money automatically every month." Instead of saying, "I want to be good with money," they build systems that make good decisions easier by default. Small habits, repeated consistently, always beat big plans that rely on motivation. Let's quickly recap. Pay yourself first, even if it's a small amount. Separate fixed expenses from flexible spending. Automate everything you can. Build habits instead of chasing motivation. That's the foundation of how wealthy people budget, and how you can too. If you want more calm, clear, practical money guidance like this, consider subscribing. This channel is all about making money feel simpler and less stressful, one step at a time. Thanks for spending a few minutes here, and I'll see you in the next video.